Across city skylines and sprawling industrial parks, a familiar sight punctuates the horizon. These towering structures, often silhouetted against the dawn or dusk, are more than just metal and brick. They represent a significant chapter in human history, a testament to our relentless pursuit of progress and innovation. Tall, slender smokestacks rise, reaching towards the sky, silent witnesses to our industrial age, standing as proud, if sometimes controversial, symbols of our capabilities. They are the sentinels of industry. These structures, whether ornate brick or sleek steel, reflecting the architectural styles of their time, are more than just architectural features. They are functional necessities, they're vital conduits, carefully engineered to manage and disperse the byproducts of industrial processes. Channeling emissions away from the heart of industry, they play a crucial role in mitigating the immediate impact on surrounding communities. Smokestacks are found everywhere, a ubiquitous presence in our modern world, at power stations, where they help to manage the exhaust from generating the electricity that powers our lives, factories where they vent the fumes and gases produced during the manufacturing of countless products, and even large buildings, where they ensure the safe and efficient operation of heating and cooling systems, each telling a story of human progress, marking milestones in our technological and economic evolution. Their forms and silhouettes have become symbols, instantly recognizable and deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness. Of ingenuity, representing the innovative spirit that drives us to create and build. Productivity, standing as a testament to our capacity for mass production and economic growth. And at times, environmental challenge, reminding us of the complex relationship between industrial activity and the health of our planet. They mark the horizon, defining the edges of our cities and industrial landscapes, constant reminders of our evolving relationship, a dynamic interplay between the built environment and the natural world. With technology and nature, a balance we continually strive to achieve. Yet, we rarely pause to consider their deeper impact, their significance beyond their immediate function, or the changes they've brought to our world, the profound ways in which they have shaped our societies and environments. Smokestacks are woven into the narrative of human development, inextricably linked to our progress and prosperity, witnessing transformations, standing as silent observers of the ever-changing landscape of industry, in how we live and work, influencing the very fabric of our daily lives. Whether pluming steam, a visible sign of ongoing activity and production, or standing silent, perhaps hinting at a shift in industry or a change in priorities, they invite us to reflect on the journey of industry, its triumphs and its challenges. They urge us to consider the lessons learned, the knowledge gained from years of industrial experience, and the path forward toward harmony with our environment, a future where industry and nature can coexist sustainably. As we look up at these structures, these towering symbols of our industrial past and present, we're reminded of both our achievements, the incredible feats of engineering and production that have shaped our world, and our responsibilities, the critical need to balance progress with environmental stewardship and ensure a sustainable future for all. The idea of venting smoke is ancient early homes had roof openings evolving into chimneys as architecture advanced. The modern smokestack, however, emerged during the Industrial Revolution when coal and steam powered a manufacturing boom. Taller stacks became necessary to disperse pollutants and improve air quality in growing cities. Engineers learned that height not only diluted emissions but also improved furnace efficiency. Brick chimneys crafted by skilled workers soon dominated skylines as symbols of industrial might. Yet the smoke they released darkened skies and signaled profound environmental change. The rise of the smokestack marked both progress and the beginning of new challenges for society and nature. Smokestacks serve a crucial purpose, safely dispersing hot, potentially harmful gases from industrial processes. Their height allows emissions to be released higher, where winds dilute pollutants before they reach the ground. This dilution is the solution approach shaped industrial design for decades. Smokestacks also help maintain furnace efficiency by creating a steady draft, drawing in oxygen for better combustion. Modern stacks may use fans for even greater control. Not all emissions are visible. Some plumes are just water vapor, while others are invisible gases. The true impact of a smokestack isn't always seen, making monitoring and regulation essential. Today their design balances efficiency with environmental responsibility. The rapid spread of smokestacks dramatically transformed city skylines across the globe. These towering structures, once symbols of progress, began to punctuate the urban landscape, often replacing the traditional landmarks like church spires with industrial towers, signaling a shift in societal values and priorities. These structures became potent icons of economic power, representing the burgeoning industries and the promise of prosperity. They stood as testaments to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of growth. However, this rapid industrial expansion also brought a new and concerning kind of environmental impact, one that would have far-reaching consequences. The widespread burning of coal, the primary fuel of the Industrial Revolution, filled the air with soot, particulate matter, and noxious gases, creating a permanent suffocating haze that hung over industrial cities, obscuring the sky and dimming the sunlight. This constant exposure to pollutants gradually blackened buildings, coating them in a layer of grime and soot. As a result, public health suffered significantly. Respiratory illnesses rose dramatically, particularly among children and the elderly, and clean, breathable air became a scarce commodity in these heavily industrialized towns. The growing tension between the benefits of industrial progress and the deteriorating environmental quality became increasingly clear, a fundamental theme that continues to resonate and challenge us even today. Tragic events such as London's infamous Great Smog of 1952 starkly exposed the deadly and devastating consequences of unchecked industrial emissions and a blatant disregard for environmental safeguards. Thousands of people died prematurely, succumbing to respiratory failure and other smog-related ailments. This catastrophe forced society to confront the harsh reality of the atmosphere's limited capacity to absorb and dissipate pollution. The smokestack's enduring legacy serves as a stark and cautionary reminder that industrial growth and economic development must be carefully balanced with a deep and unwavering commitment to protecting our environment and safeguarding public health. This profound realization ultimately sparked a new era, characterized by heightened environmental awareness, increased activism, and the implementation of stricter industrial regulations aimed at protecting our planet. Early smokestacks emitted more than just visible smoke. They released a mix of harmful gases and particles. Sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides, byproducts of burning coal and oil, led to acid rain, damaging lakes, forests, and buildings. Particulate matter from stacks penetrated deep into lungs, causing respiratory and cardiovascular diseases. The effects of these pollutants often took years to become apparent, making the problem harder to address. As science advanced, the links between emissions, environmental damage, and human health became undeniable. Acid rain and air pollution forced a reckoning with the true cost of industrial progress. The need for effective pollution control became urgent. Understanding these impacts paved the way for cleaner technologies and stricter regulations. Mounting evidence of harm led to demands for cleaner air and new pollution control technologies. The focus shifted from simply dispersing emissions to treating them at the source. Electrostatic precipitators and fabric filters now capture fine particles before they escape. Scrubbers remove sulfur dioxide, turning it into useful byproducts like gypsum. Environmental laws such as Clean Air Acts set strict limits and required industries to adopt these technologies. Cleaner fuels and renewable energy have further reduced smokestack pollution. Today, many stacks emit mostly water vapor, a visible sign of progress. Yet the challenge continues as industry grows and our understanding of pollution deepens. Ongoing innovation and regulation are essential for a healthier planet. The journey toward cleaner air is far from over. Smokestacks stand as monuments, silent giants against the skyline. They are testaments to a bygone era, a time when industry reigned supreme, often at the expense of our environment. They stand as a testament to both human ingenuity, showcasing our ability to transform raw materials into the building blocks of modern society. But they also represent the costs of unchecked progress, a stark reminder of the environmental consequences that followed in the wake of rapid industrialization. They remind us of the industrial age's achievements, the innovations that propelled us forward and shaped the world we live in today, and its environmental oversights, the pollution and degradation that were often ignored in the pursuit of economic growth. Today, many old stacks are being retired, relics of a past we are striving to move beyond. Others are being retrofitted with advanced controls, equipped with technologies designed to minimize their environmental impact. The goal is no longer just to disperse pollution, sending it further afield, but to prevent it at its source, stopping it before it even begins. We are striving to move toward a circular economy, where waste is minimized and resources are reused, creating a more sustainable model for industry. Smokestacks now symbolize hope and adaptation, a sign that we are learning from our mistakes and embracing a more sustainable future. They are showing that innovation can solve the problems it once created, that we can harness technology to mitigate the environmental impact of industry. As we pursue greener technologies and sustainable industry, investing in renewable energy and cleaner production methods, these structures reflect our evolving values, a shift towards prioritizing environmental stewardship and long-term sustainability. They urge us to learn from the past, to understand the consequences of our actions and avoid repeating the mistakes of previous generations, and to embrace responsibility for our planet's future, ensuring that future generations inherit a healthy and thriving environment. The story of the smokestack is still being written, evolving as we continue to innovate and adapt. It's a story of progress, adaptation and care for generations to come, a narrative of hope and resilience. Our challenge is to ensure that industry and nature thrive together, finding ways to balance economic development with environmental protection, shaping a healthier world for all, a future where clean air and a vibrant economy go hand in hand.